Tassos Sidiropoulos leads the Greek team of in such good form competitively, even if a more experimental side went down at Wembley.
Jason Malumbi earns his second cap, and there's the introduction of Ethan Ampadu should revert to a defensive role, as well as Ramsey, Matt Smith. The Republic of Ireland yet to win a match.
They're bound to affect them, but it depends how much you want to do.
Group in the Nations League, and to achieve beyond that at the Euros.
Very impressive record as a coach. Strong play to find Brady. And Brady looks for Shane Long. It's Ampadu's line. Waiting at the far post. Qualifying campaign with back-to-back victories. As Ramsey puts one a little... Wales have started to enjoy a little bit more of the ball inside the Irish. Shane Long really forward, but here is James McLean, who turns well. Now don't have him to call on. Here's Hourihane for Brighton. Just a couple of appearances in the League Cup. Long, who's got up, and his first touch let him down, but here's Hendrick. Brady waiting and lining one up. Ireland not quite able to make the most. Stevens. Approaching 20 minutes, it's a deeper one. And it's Duffy again who gets on it. And I'll have to have a go again. It's Robbie Keane, retired 4 years ago. McLean. Not being able to hold them up. It's a foul on James by Doherty. Ramsey. And Wilson finds space, and the options are all to the left of him. Wilson with the give and go. And it's a comfortable one for Randolph. But a first serious save of the game for either goalkeeper. And a good Wales move to bring it about. Quick ball. Moore, Ampadu, all potential targets. It's Kiefer Moore who gets on the end of it with the Rodon just behind him. Players are forward in numbers here. Christie to Brady, goes in low for Hendrick. The halves. Rodon. It's going to be the left foot of Wilson. Rodon. Wilson again, left-footed from the other side, right on top of Randolph, who drops it and hasn't been particularly confident, but then gets the free kick. Try and put these passes together. This is a different look at the corner that Randolph came for, got, then dropped, and then flapped away. And Ireland look to be on the front foot here. It's Brady with options both sides. Robbie Brady misses the target in the clearest side of goal yet for Ireland. Given away poorly and cheaply by Wales this time. As Kiefer Moore lurks and McLean has to try and shepherd the ball. McLean was red in this kind of area. Brady tasked with doing the delivery here and putting it into a dangerous area. Hennessy collides with his own player, or defeats here in 20 competitive internationals. In from deep this time, and Moore's the target. McLean tries to jump. Previous Nations League. First appearance in this for Christie, as Long looks to try and set Robbie Brady free, but it's still there. Finds himself out on that side, and Christie, who finds himself in a position to let one go and put one over. Decent strike from the Irish substitute. Long, felled in the centre of the park by Morrow. A decent platform from this set piece. It's going to be Brady and Duffy to attack it, and it drifts wide. Nothing doing. Free kick Ireland, with a little over 60 seconds of injury time remaining for two of their backroom staff. Moved on for Dan James, who states that he's left behind as Davies comes forward. Kiefer Moore tries to stay on side, and not as far forward as we've seen him so far. And had there been somebody coming in, this is Ramsey. Looks to drop one over the top, goes, and the flag stays down. And he's put a lot of air on that and gives it away. It's well anticipated, and Kiefer Moore was the target. And as they look to try and build, and Davies is forward. Straight to Dan James. James looking to toss one up to Kiefer Moore. Out still, though, to James. And here's Aaron Ramsey, who can stand side. Support coming from Enda Stevens. And Shane Long, clear side of goal for Ireland's number 9, who's onside. And he's still scratching his head about how they didn't do that against Slovakia, but Long is offside here. He said they expected to get little time on the ball, to be wide on the left-hand side, looking to float one in to the right, where Roberts has come in. Ramsey, and a well-timed pass. Well read from Matt. Brady against Ben Davies. Brady back on the left foot and curling one wide. James McLean says he was pulled back. Robbie Brady just getting a little too much on the cross to release James McLean. Calmly done. Better from Ireland. Shane Long looking for James, looking for Jeff Hendrick. Brady chips one. Hendrick was offside. You can see he just strayed beyond Ampadu. This is Hendrick. Plenty forward here as Malumbi has a go. 3 now behind him to try and pick out, but Doherty and Stevens. Here's Brady. His left foot has almost opened things up a couple of times, but his right one is Brady. Second favourite, and then a foul to bring the 2 replacements on. And here's Morel. Couldn't bypass one. McLean looking to help it in. 3 yellow shirts ahead of him. Dan James the furthest forward. Cyrus Christie pending Jeff Hendrick. Malumbi has plenty to get past as well. And from the back, that's an incisive ball. And it's opening up here on the left foot. From Wales, Davies. Feints to cross. Willian, both there. Here's a first touch for Daryl Horgan, who whips one across. It in for Horgan. He almost got it back. There was real pace on it. Linked with a return to Sheffield United.